Hello and welcome back to the GeoGuessr Country Streak No Moving Challenge, now played on the Diverse World playlist instead of the actual Country Streak mode. Current high score is 9 and we're on day 10. So let's try and get even a little bit close to that high score, and if we get close to it, hopefully we can beat it. So first up, sun's in the south. First thoughts was Canada. Can I get any kind of other clue? Could be Russia. Could be Alaska. I'm going to go with Canada. And yep, we got one on the board. Next up, we have Africa. Here we go. That to me, I mean, he's driving on the left. I mean, to me, this is Kenya. Sun is slightly, but it's more in the north than the south. Kenya's pretty much on the equator. We could be in South Africa? I'm going with Kenya. Uganda. I've not had Uganda come up very often, so one to consider for the future. So we're back to 0, and we've got, I think, Sri Lanka. It's always a bit of a free hit on the on the first one when you're at 0, but we'll go with Sri Lanka. Yes, it was in the north of the, I guess, main island. Does it have other islands? Some little islands here. So yeah, north of the country. So we're on 1 again. Next up, anything obvious here? My thoughts are Malaysia or Indonesia. I think we will go with Sun. It's pretty close to being above us. We'll go with Malaysia. And yeah, it was Malaysia. Right, next. What does that put us on? 2. Next up, we have lots of mentions of salmon. Bus Trans Jakarta. So we're in Indonesia. Would I have picked that up from any other clues here? Yeah. Anyway, Indonesia, somewhere just on the outskirts of Jakarta, I believe. There we go. So at the end there we got 1, 2, 3. We would have had 5, to be honest. Kenya, Uganda's forgivable. But yeah, 3 we take into the next round. Okay, are we in Australia? Are we in New Zealand? Are we in the United States? So immediately we can say we're not in the United States. We're driving on the left-hand side of the road. That I think that also rules out Argentina, which is good. The sun is arguably in the south. What's going on there? Don't know. I mean, you could also, yeah, that's definitely in the north. Okay. So, are we going to go with Australia or are we going to go with South Africa? This is that I hate this. I need to educate myself on the nuances between the two. I'm going with Australia. Was fudging South Africa. Right. So back to 0. It's amazing how many times that's happened. I've not been playing GeoGuessr for very long, and it's got to be somewhere between sort of 15 and 20 times that I've opted one way and it's gone the other. Right. Let's get over that for a second. I need 1 second longer. I'm going to go with free hit on this one. I don't know. Sweden. Let's go with Sweden. Say free hit. Could be Belgium. Could be Denmark. It was Sweden. Right. Santa Maria. He's been mostly good today, though. Mostly good. Do we have people? Okay. The sun is quite central above us. So my initial thought of Uruguay is in the bin. Oh, is that a Brazil? That looks like a Brazil flag. Have I misread Portuguese? Have I actually read anything here? Construcção. Okay. Portuguese, Brazil. Actually, let's try and get this right. So the sun is pretty much above us. Let's go for Recife. No, nowhere near. But is that 2? I think that's 2 in a row that we've got. This is Sweden and Brazil. This is spectacular. I don't think I'm going to get it though, unfortunately. The sun, you would probably say, is here, which is in the north, just. Options are probably, again, maybe Thailand, northern Thailand. Just trying to rule out, see if we can rule out Japan. I think we can. This is slightly what I would deem to be Japanese architecture, but like I say, I don't know on this one. Spectacular landscape. Could be Vietnam. And I know also that there is some very mountainous regions in Malaysia as well. Let's go with Thailand. And up here. Ah, completely wrong. It was Colombia. See, that's disappointing. That's so disappointing. Right. Don't know this one. Probably gonna go with Russia. Again, can't really see the sun. Free hit. We're on 0. Let's go with Russia. Hey, not bad. It was Russia. I've accidentally clicked on that. Back into the map. So yeah, we weren't too far away there with Russia. It's the black and white next to the road that gives me Russia vibes. So we're on 1 again. And we are... Ooh. I think we're in the US. I don't know. The sun's quite... It's marginally in the north. So... Gonna go with like Louisiana or something like that. Just looking at these, do we have? I mean, what are the chances? Oh wait, there we go. The 5 and a blue sign. I mean, that's not going to be the anything serious, is it? That road. Let's have a little look in Argentina. Do they name their smaller roads? They are numbered. So that is a chance. I just don't know about the blue road sign. Oh, here we go. We're in South Africa. That matches up. Oh dear. It's a frustrating game. It's so frustrating. So actually that meant nothing. Even though the road sign matched up, we were in the USA, so yeah. The less said the better. Right, back to 0. Driving on the right in I think Canada. Yep, just about. New Brunswick. We're on 1. Do you know what? Oh, here we go. No, can't really read that. There's not a lot to go on with this. Sun slightly in the north. I think I'm going to go with the States. It's Brazil. This one should be easy. I think we're in Indonesia. I just want to confirm that. Cool. Iceland or the Faroe Islands. Which one are we going to go with? Or Norway? Son. Should we go with Iceland? Iceland doesn't come up very often. I've had Faroe Islands before, but it was I think just a geosphere. So Svalbard, I think, is Norway. But I'm going to have to check that. I'll check it on my phone. Svalbard. Svalbard. Yeah, sovereign state of Norway. So we're back to 0. Play same map again. Let's keep going. I'm just going to keep going until I get a good score. Be here till tomorrow. Final Cut Pro. Lagos, Nigeria. Does that say Lagos Island? Lagos an island. Lagos Island. I don't know. Let's go with here. Wrong side of town, but still pretty good. Right. Coto Privado. Coto Privado de Gaza. Okay, this looks very Breaking Bad. Sun here, Mexico. Coto Privado. I mean, it's obviously private, but de Casa. I'm just trying to think if it's Spanish. It was in Spain. Wow. Okay. Back to square 1 or square 0. This you would think is the US of A. Do we have any porch flags? Gee, I guess it is stressful. Do we think it could be Canada? Do we go with Canada? We take a risk? Yeah. Wait, let's go. Blimey. That was close. I was pretty much the nearest town by the looks of it there. Although there is a grid of roads by the looks of it in this area. But yeah, that was, all things considered, very close. Risk worth taking. Are we back in Canada, perhaps? No, we are in Sweden. Easy to confuse the two. John Copping is here. So what's it saying? John Copping's to the north, and Vaxic is to the south. John Copping. What's John Copping on? The 30. The 30 there. Vaxo. What else is it mentioning? Lachema Alvesta. So we've got to be here. Pretty close. 11 kilometers. I should have checked the kilometers on the last one. We can go back and look at that on the tape. This is gonna stump me, I can tell. We're by a lake. we have... Oh, that's a nasty one for the sun. I feel... I can't tell where the sun is. Because we've got a lot of light here and a lot of light there. It could be Canada, could be Sweden, could be Norway, could be Japan. This is that a bit of a clue? Snowy mountains in the background. Got anything? Could be the USA. I feel like this sign is probably a slight clue. Just the shape of it is quite odd. The central stem. Right, if you saw that. You're probably thinking Canada. But then could you be thinking by a lake? I know there's lots of lakes and water in Finland. Could be an option. But having said that, you know, same can be said of Canada. So, where does that leave us? It was Norway. Okay, well, at least I didn't really consider Norway too much. So, right, back to 0. That's dreadful. Let's get off that as quickly as possible. Right, next up, we go again. We're on a snowmobile this time. I mean, is this literally the South Pole? I don't know. I don't think this many people live on the... I don't think they have these on the South Pole. So, should we go with... Could it just be really far north in Norway or in Iceland? We're in Alaska. Do we have any clue with the cars? Quite an American style Ford. Do you know what? Let's go with Alaska. I think it's either Alaska or it's like northern territories. I'll go with let's go out there. Oh, come on. It's an island in the Hudson Bay. What does that class as? I assume it's Canada, but why does the border go around there? Oh, that's the state border, isn't it? Okay. Cool. All right. We were wrong. We went with Alaska. This is driving on the right. I have no idea. Let's go with Lithuania. Russia next. Lots and lots of space. Fairly nice road. Let's go with UAE. Yep. Okay. So we've got 7-Eleven. Got lots of Chinese, I think, Mandarin. I don't think China is in the on maps. In which case, do I go for Taiwan? Okay. We learned something. Right. I don't know how many. Is that 1 or is that 2? I can't remember. Big dog. I think a mosque. Yes, a mosque. Mountains. So I'm thinking Kyrgyzstan. Could we be in Turkey? Also. The sun is here. It's in the south. I'm gonna go with Kyrgyzstan. Yes. Okay. Right. So some horrific ones. That was just disgusting. Actually, that looks a lot. They've done me there because that looks like as bad as you can get. But really, I'm only a little bit out. I shouldn't have gone so far. I should have gone on the border between Alaska and Canada. So 1 was wrong. 2 was worse, probably. 3 was right. 4 was right, and 5. So UAE, Taiwan, and Kyrgyzstan is that's a hat trick to be proud of. So I'm on 3, starting the next round, and we've got ourselves an Australia versus South Africa situation. I hate this. I'm leaning towards Australia on this one. That looks like it would be more South Africa. I just think this I've seen. Let's go against instinct. Go against instinct, Dan. Go with South Africa. I can't believe I need to go back and make a compilation of all of the South Africa, Australia. There must be a South Africa or Australia map, maybe, that will try just to get me on board with the whole thing, because it's ruining so many of my runs on here. It's a free hit. It's killed me. It's absolutely killed me, the South Africa thing. There is a nice little cat. She looks kind of like an angry cat, that one. Deflated right now, the South Africa thing. This is some little fishing town potentially in Japan. That looks like even, I don't know. They do like cats in Japan. Let's go with Japan. I don't think it is Japan, but let's do it. Let's go right down here. Yeah, it was right in the north, but we got the country right. This could be Taiwan again. Might just go with it. Don't mess about. Seeing a lot of that. Taiwan. We're here. Yep. This is even more frustrating because this guy is doing getting some speed up. Sun's in the north. Where are we gonna go? I think we're in yet another Australia versus South Africa situation here. I don't even want to look. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna close my eyes. I mean, right. What are you guys seeing? Am I right or am I wrong? I'm not even in the right continent. It was neither. So that's just disgusting. Right, let's keep going. This is a long video at the moment. It's 33 minutes. Let's just keep going. So we're in Kearney, which I've never heard of. But it's in America. I'm not interested. I'm going to do a blind pick here of Kearney. Let's just get some visual clues. It's flat. I think it's in Texas. Let's go with Texas. Boom. Not bad. It was Nebraska. I wish I knew what side of the road they're driving on, because they don't seem to be. I mean, more of them are on the left side of the road than the right. Oh, sorry. More of them are on the right side of the road than the left. Although this sign is on the left. That is probably more like the back of a car. So, yeah, I think we're driving on the left. Yeah, I think that's safe. Do you think they're following the Google? Oh, no, he would be driving towards them. This is a difficult one. Could try Sri Lanka on this one. Indonesia. keep going. Let's keep going. It's going to be a long video. Buggers for sale. Biogas, I'm assuming. Driving on the right-hand side of the road. Speaking Spanish, or could it be Brazilian? I don't know. Let's try the Philippines on this one. Yep. This looks like Japan. Any confirmation of that? Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Japanese. Let's go Japan. Boom. It's Korea. You ignorant bastard. It was Korean, it wasn't Japanese. Need to get better at the languages. That's thrown away a good little beginning there. Free hit on this one. We're going to go with Russia. Poland. Boom. Play same map again. We're at 0. Everything up to this point was just training. Now it begins. I think we're in the USA. Second half. We're in Arkansas. Colorado. One day I'll get one of those right. But yeah, 1 in the bag. This is Bangladesh. Yep. That's 2. This is either Tunis or could it be Jordan? Wow. So if it was Jordan, what would the it would be Amman. Yeah, it does look hilly. Any websites? Guess these places wouldn't necessarily have a website, but .jd or something like that would be useful right now. Yeah, I think Tunisia or Tunis is much more flat. A lot of it lies on, obviously it's in the desert plains. I'm pretty happy to go with the man. Yep, there we go. So I don't know what that puts us on. I think that might be 4. I don't know. This wheat store gets its thing. I mean, you would think this is America, a la Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. No trespassing. Canada or America? What are we saying? Is there a way to tell? I mean, that to me looks more American. I think we're in Omaha, Nebraska. Let's go. Where's Omaha? Omaha. Let's go outside of Omaha. Here. Okay, we were in Tennessee. Brilliant. Oof. Oh. Okay. Where is this? So we got some signs. We can't read them. We got a cat digger is the only thing, and a lorry. That says, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Stop on the road. So doesn't really mean anything. But yeah, the sun is clearly in the south. Driving. I know he's on the right, but obviously they're doing the left lane here, so we're actually driving on the left. In the northern hemisphere. Is this like Scotland or something? That could be a British road sign. Oh, I'd hate to get one wrong that was the UK. What is that? It's going off a dirt road. It's so open up here. I couldn't really rule out that it's not the UK. Driving on the, I mean, who else? Like Ireland, Japan, like in the northern hemisphere, Japan, Ireland, us. So I'm gonna have to go with Scotland, but I don't think it was. Maybe this area. I mean, UK. If we get UK. Oh my gosh. Let me just look at that again. The sun should be in the, if it's South Africa, the sun should be in the north. Now, the compass, I mean, that's due south there, and the sun's there. And that, so if I'm looking, just can't. Sometimes it's always Australia and South Africa that ruin my day. So we had 1, 2, 3. We were on 4, and 5 was just let's not talk about it. Right. Back to this. We have craziest looking school bus you've ever seen. Mendez. We have a gentleman running for office. .com email address. Oportunidades, Sandra, Vitero, and Pablo by the looks of it, or something like that. We've got dogs doing their thing. Propane, gas. I don't know. Can we rule out Brazil? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna throw. We're on 0. We're on 0. Let's just go with Brazil. I'm not sure about the. No, Guatemala. I wouldn't have got that in a million days. So next we have a Spanish country that looks like this. Young man there. Could this even be the Falkland Islands? I don't know. I'm going to go with, what are we saying, Uruguay, or let's go with Uruguay. Let's push the boat out. It was chilly. Next. Push the boat out. That was a bit of a pun, actually, wasn't it, at the time? We are in Poland. Don't care where. This is a classic. Could be Brazil. Sun, alright, is in the north. Let's say we're in the north. Which doesn't help. I'm seeing these buildings. I'm saying let's not talk about it. Right. Seddons Road. Driving on the left. Sun's firmly in the north. I'm going out on a limb, and I'm going to say that's pretty good. Not going to lie, that's pretty good. Only 17 points off of a perfect score. We were near the Ashwick Flat. I know it well. And if I'd really tried, I maybe wouldn't have put my guess in the middle of a mountain range, nowhere near a road. So technically, I actually, the nearest road to the point that I clicked, be it 40 kilometers away, was, well, would have been one of these ones in Ashwick Flat. But yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Maybe I'll clip that and put it on social media and pretend that I've had a really good session here of great picks, and ignore that bit. Right, so the Grande 110 road. We're on 1, I think, at the moment, which is New Zealand. Who knows? Who knows? Right, Sun is marginally in the south. People weren't interested. So are these roads? I don't know. Let's have a look in Ecuador. So we're looking for the 140 and the 110. Don't think we're going to find those. So are there any other clues? Presidente. Is that a dog? I'm still pretty happy about that New Zealand guess. Occasionally, something good will happen. Right, driving on the right-hand side of the road. That doesn't really help. Can we rule out Brazil? El Rebelon. Certainly could be in Brazil. This guy looks a bit like Big Phil, Philippe Scolari. I could do with some more. See here, Junta, there, something. I'm gonna go with Brazil. Let's live dangerously. Brazil. It was Dominican Republic. Driving on the right. First thoughts, Japan. Second thoughts. Wait, driving on the right. Is this Taiwan? Let's go with it. Yep. England or France? What's it gonna be? Trampolines, popular in both countries. Sit on lawnmowers. Keeping your dog outside in a kennel. Not really too English. So maybe I will go with Francais. Just check where the sun is, so it's not South Africa. The sun is in the south. I'm going to go with France. Brittany, or whatever that area is there. There we go. Lovely stuff. This may be my last run on here. We're driving on the left. We are in. This would probably tell us where we are. Long name there. I'm gonna go with, I think, Thailand Drive on the left. Should know that by now. Let's go with Thailand. I haven't gone with Thailand too often today. There we go. That was correcto. Next up, we have Alvdal and Fulldal. And Fulligs or Full Dies Vegan. Do we go with Norway or Sweden? Avdals, Fulldal. Alright, let's have a look. Berg, Fors, Rud, Bin, Ned, Tan, Fors. Any Dals? What do we want a Dal? Bergland, Dal. Alright, that's enough. That's all I needed. So we got number 1 wrong. Then we went 2 in Taiwan, 3 in France, 4 I think was correct as well. That was Thailand. And 5 in Norway. So we're on a 4 streak. We're on a 4 streak. Have I got 5 in this round? Which I can confirm now that I will not be getting 5 in this round. Then we would, blimey, look at this, get a new high score of it. Now, could I take a risk here and go with it? Nothing about this to me screams Ghana, but the black tape. But I think the black tape is usually on this one for Ghana, so I might just have to take that. I don't really know. My other guesses would be Thailand. Probably Thailand. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't identify this as Ghana. I'd be impressed if it was. What is that? That's a moped. Do you know what? Let's go with what I think it is. Which I think could it be? It could be any of these. And if it turns out to be Ghana, which can we tell in just by the roads? I think West Africa's mostly flat, which is just a crazy generalization. Possible mountains here. Or do we go with Indonesia? Do we know? So we're driving on the right, which does rule out Thailand and Indonesia. The Philippines? Potentially. I think it would keep Ghana in the race. I'm not sure. Right. Let's go with Ghana. Oh, come on. What the that's just cruel. What is that? Reunion, which is technically French, I think. I'm not even sure if it is Reunion. Let's just zoom out on this one. Yeah, it was Reunion, which I'm sure is not a sovereign state. So Reunion, La Reunion Island, it is a French department in the Indian Ocean. So I mean, there was absolutely zero chance I was going to guess that. I've never ever seen that come up on GeoGuessr. I'm glad it did, because it's a stunning vista, as they say. But yeah, we'll leave it there. I'll just see out this. I'll do a quick thing on this. Oh, look, lovely. A potential South Africa versus Australia situation. I think it's Brazil. This is, we haven't had a lot of Central Europe at all today. It's been a lot of the same places. I'm going to go with Hungary on this one. Oh, Rebel. I wonder if he's on the right side of the road. Let's go here. Central Europe, Hungary. It was Czechia. And last, oh no, second to last but not least, Pintag. My first thought was like Bolivia or somewhere, but sun's in the south. Two dudes on a bike. Crazy rolling hills. I mean, it looks almost Swiss, but it's not. We're going to find out. I'll go with Mexico, because if it says pin, does it say Pintag? Pintag? Pinata is one thing there. It was Ecuador, okay. Closer to what I originally thought. And finally, we've got testing my skills. I think this is Cambodia. That's Thailand. Okay, so there we go. Probably the worst round of all is the last round there. But yeah, that's the video for today. That's an hour, just over an hour long. So I mean, no one's going to sit through that, but thank you if you do. And if you do, you're probably already subscribed, and I don't need to ask you to subscribe. I'll be back with more videos this week. I'll be attempting to get even close to 9, because didn't really get anywhere near it today. And yeah, other than that, see you this week.